Good morning, everyone. My name is Eva Reddington, and I am Mitacs' Vice President of Policy, Program Development, and Government Relations. On behalf of our CEO, Stephen Lucas, and of the entire Mitacs team, it is my pleasure to be here in Edmonton today and to welcome you all to share an exciting announcement. Now, I see a lot of smiles on your faces. I'm assuming that's for this event and not because of the hockey game that happened last night. Maybe both. Mitacs is a national not-for-profit and leading Canadian innovation organization. For over 25 years, governments across Canada have invested in our unique formula, creating strategic partnerships between industry and top talent to drive innovation, competitiveness, and economic success. Our collaboration with Advanced Education is more important than ever, and Mitacs is committed to ensuring Alberta's businesses and industry have access to the talent they need to be successful. We help businesses attract and retain talent while giving students valuable work experience. Now I'd like to welcome our esteemed Minister of Advanced Education, Rajan Sawhney, to share today's announcement. Minister Sawhney.
Thank you very much, Eva. And good morning, everyone. What a beautiful crowd. Thank you so much for being here today. It's truly a pleasure to be here with all of you today for this exciting announcement about our continued partnership with Mitacs. Before I begin, I would like to recognize that we are joined by MLA Garth Roswell from Vermilion Lloydminster Wainwright, as well as MLA Nolan Dick from Grand Prairie, who is a Parliamentary Secretary for Indigenous and Rural Policing. Thank you for being here today. I just want to give you a round of applause for all your hard work this session. Thank you. Many of you in this room are innovators who work tirelessly to create solutions to some of the world's most pressing challenges. It is through research, development, and collaboration that we can unlock the potential to improve lives and drive our future forward. Post-secondary education and innovation are vital pathways to this progress, and together we are truly building a vital future for tomorrow. This partnership between Mitacs and the Government of Alberta is a cornerstone of our commitment to fostering innovation and supporting the next generation of leaders. And I see some of the next generation in this room today. By providing mentorship, internship funding, and hands-on experience, we are not just supporting students, we are fueling Alberta's economic growth, empowering entrepreneurship, and driving the commercialization of cutting-edge research. These internships create invaluable opportunities for students and industry alike. They help businesses tackle real-world challenges, foster growth, and stay competitive, while students gain practical experience and a professional network that will propel them into their careers. Mitacs funding connects Alberta's businesses with the skilled talent they need from our world-class post-secondary institutions, delivering solutions to current industry challenges. This model helps businesses innovate, improve processes, and grow, all while providing students with a chance to apply their education in real-world settings. Thanks to Mitacs' extensive reach and partnerships with provincial, territorial, and federal governments, Alberta's research landscape continues to expand. The innovative R&D internships fostered by this program are helping us grow and diversify our economy in exciting new ways. Today, I'm excited to announce that Alberta's government will invest $15 million over the next 3 years into the Mitacs Internship Program. Fantastic news. This investment will support over 3,000 internships for post-secondary students in areas like research and development, innovation, and science. It's a forward-thinking commitment that will have a lasting impact on Alberta's economic development, especially in priority sectors such as energy, agriculture, health sciences, and emerging technologies. Our partnership with Mitacs, which actually began in 2020 with this specific internship program, has already proven to be a great success, and we're excited to continue growing it. Mitacs has had a significant impact in Alberta. To date, 23 post-secondary institutions across the province have benefited from Mitacs funding, with 11 approved incubators and accelerators providing support to entrepreneurs. In addition, we're proud to have the Alberta Chamber of Commerce and over 1,500 industry partners actively participating in this network. The number of partners is growing every year, which speaks to the success of this program. The Government of Alberta's partnership with Mitacs actually goes back nearly 2 decades. I'm not sure how many of you knew that. Since 2005, Advanced Education has collaborated with Mitacs to deliver the Global Link Research Internship Program, or GRI, which brings unique international research experiences to Alberta's priority sectors. In 2021, we are proud to expand this partnership, launching the Global Link Research Awards Program, which provides 85 internship opportunities annually, funded by $350,000 from Alberta's government. I'm very pleased to share that as of March this year, we've renewed our Mitacs Global Link Research Agreement for an additional 3 years, so additional good news. This means continued funding of $350,000 per year to support international internship opportunities here in Alberta. This renewal, coupled with today's announcement of $50 million for the Mitacs Internship Program, reinforces our government's ongoing commitment to fostering innovation, supporting Alberta students, and driving the province's economic growth. To Mitacs and to all the partners who are here today, thank you for your continued dedication to ensuring that Alberta students, both now and in the future, receive the hands-on learning and world-class education they need to succeed in their careers. Post-secondary education is a pillar of Alberta's economy and will play an increasingly important role in securing the province's future. Together, we are building an ecosystem of opportunity that empowers the next generation of thinkers, creators, and innovators. I very much look forward to continuing this important work together in the years ahead. Thank you so much for all of you for being here today, and now I'll hand the floor back to Eva.
Thank you so much, Minister Sawhney. I'd like to extend our sincere thanks to you, the Ministry of Advanced Education, and the Government of Alberta for your commitment and for your ongoing support. Today's announcement and notable investment in Mitacs will allow us to get to work, helping build an even stronger economy in this great province. This critical funding will also help develop and retain talent from Alberta's colleges, polytechnics, and universities. Today's announcement is indeed an important investment in innovation, in talent, and in industry, and as you mentioned, it's an exciting day for all. I'd now like to pass things over to David Antoniuk, CEO of Applied Quantum Materials and long-standing Mitacs partner. David, the floor is yours.
Thank you and good morning. For those who don't know, Applied Quantum Materials, we started a spin-off from the University of Alberta about 8.5 years ago. Since then, we have become a global leader in silicon nanomaterials. We have over 300 customers ranging from small startup companies, universities, many national labs around the world, and large multinational corporations. To date, about 98% of our products are exported outside of Canada. So our relationship with Mitacs started about 7 years ago. We've had 8 Mitacs fellows come through our doors, and 4 of them which are still employed with us full-time now. We have a couple more that are still working. The Mitacs program that we had was very impactful in the sense that we had the postgraduate fellows who were working on innovative new products. And I'll give you an example of a couple of them. When COVID hit, we were approached by Alberta Health Services to develop some reagents for detecting COVID. One of our Mitacs fellows was working on this with us to make these magnetic nanoparticles. And that was, it took us 9 months from the start to commercialization. And during that period, we ramped up and we sold 50,000 tests a week to Alberta Health Services to provide support and testing for Albertans. Without us, there would be no tests because nobody in Canada made these tests. Now, another example of the work that we've been doing is we've been developing these silicon quantum dots. And in 2023, the Nobel Prize in Chemistry was for quantum dots. Our technology is even more advanced than that because they're biocompatible and they're safe for life science work. So we're working on technologies, and our Mitacs fellow is working on technologies for cancer detection and therapeutics. This is a completely novel way of killing cancer, and with nanomaterials. And we've done all the tests saying that they're safe, etc. The last example I want to bring up is that we started a spin-off company called Dark Matter Materials 2 years ago. And this particular company discovered as another University of Alberta spin-off that we joined, and we formed this new company. And what we've discovered is a new nanomaterial that can actually make hydrogen with any kind of water at room temperature. This is unprecedented, and it is the biggest breakthrough in hydrogen technology in the last 100 years. We've had demonstrations constantly for the last year with people from all over the world coming to visit us to see this technology in action. Now we're in the process of scaling things up. Now, all of this wouldn't have been possible, I believe, without the support of Mitacs. The fellows, they work with us, they work with the university, it gives us access to equipment and facilities that we don't have, but the university does. And as a result, it works to transfer technology from the universities to our companies so that we can build up our capabilities and our strengths. And that has made all the difference. And I want to sincerely thank Mitacs for all the support you've given us over the last 7 years. Thank you.
Thank you so much, David. At Mitacs, talent is really at the heart of everything we do, and there is no better way to understand the value and the impact of our partnership than hearing from CEOs and also from our Mitacs interns, our highly skilled program participants, and hearing from them firsthand. I'd like to now welcome Sid Biswas, Senior Research Scientist at API and former Mitacs intern, to share his experience.
Hi, everyone. A very good morning. So my name is Sid. I am currently working as a senior scientist at API. My journey began when I joined API as a Mitacs postdoctoral fellow in collaboration with University of Alberta, and which I completed the Mitacs postdoctoral fellowship in year 2021. My background is in molecular and cell biology, and my research topic with Mitacs postdoctoral fellowship was on identification of new novel antiviral drugs against SARS-CoV-2 and other RNA viruses. I was fortunate enough to land up in a project through Mitacs that bridges the gap between academia and industry. So it actually helped me to learn about a lot of academic discoveries and bridge that with industry applications. I was fortunate enough to use through this platform, or through this Mitacs internship, I was able to learn first-hand experience with project discoveries and the interdisciplinary collaborations, and also the Mitacs-based innovations projects. And these gave me the tool, and these tools I'm also using right now in API to drive the innovation and the commercialization of life science in the Alberta biotech sector. Mitacs really changed the path for my research because I was mostly on the old traditional research before I joined Mitacs, but it changed my career path overview. It changed my thinking of research being applied and more on an innovative platform. And it also changed my belief that I used to believe and in knowledge generation, but Mitacs actually taught me how to change the knowledge and how to carry over those knowledge and how to get into more innovative ideas. And that kind of propelled me to lead another role, and I acted as an industrial supervisor from API, but with the help of Mitacs, and where I acted as a supervisor for interns from Mitacs in collaboration with different universities across Canada, and where I led different projects through Mitacs and with the help of universities. And I would really like to thank Government of Alberta for funding my Mitacs internship back in 2021, and which funded my research project and helped me to launch my career in API. And I would also like to thank Mitacs for believing in life science culture, and also support, providing support and funding for students who wants to get out of the academic settings and get into the industry. And this is a nice, very good platform and a very good investment from the Government of Alberta and Mitacs, and for a good initiative for new interns. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sid. It's great to hear about your experiences with Mitacs, and we appreciate it. Now it is time to conclude this portion of our event. Thank you again very much to Minister Sawhney for your trust and for your support, to David and Sid for sharing your experiences, and to all of you for being with us here today. I invite you all to stay and mingle. We have some fantastic Mitacs partners and interns around the room ready to share more of these stories about their projects and their experiences. Please go through the tables to learn more about the work of Aerorobotics, Applied Quantum Materials, Pulse Medica, and Treefort. And thank you so much to each of those companies for kindly accepting our invitation to be here today. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Before we do go to the tables, we'll now open it up to questions from the media. We'll be taking one question and one follow-up today. Please remember to state your name and outlet before asking a question. We will start in the room. Do I see any questions in the room? Seeing none, we will move to the phones. To ask a question, please ensure you're not on speakerphone when using your keypad, and press *1 to enter the queue. If you pressed *1 before the media avail became live, please press *1 again, as this feature is not active while you are on hold. Operator, can you please put through our first caller?
Your first question is from Catherine Grudowski from Alberta Today. Please go ahead.
Hi, yes, good morning. And this might tie into today's announcement, might not, but other provinces have made an appeal specifically to U.S. academics, researchers, innovators. And I'm wondering, what has your ministry been doing to reach out to attract that talent who may be looking to go elsewhere?
Thank you, Catherine. I appreciate this question because it is actually a very good question. And we haven't done anything specifically in the ministry ourselves in terms of reaching out to these academics, but people have approached me personally from different jurisdictions in the United States But I certainly have had these conversations with post-secondary institutions and have asked them to develop some strategies, because I really do think it's an opportunity for Canadian post-secondary institutions, particularly here in Alberta, to try to tap into that talent. We know that, just anecdotally, that we're seeing an exodus of this talent from the United States, and I would say that they have a warm welcome here in Alberta. And the post-secondary institutions, as I mentioned, are certainly working on their strategies. But we also have our Alberta Advanced Immigration Program that has a stream and a pathway for anybody who's interested in coming to Canada. And some of these academics can certainly pursue that opportunity.
And in the UCP leadership race, you had expressed some concern about the Sovereignty Act, but when you saw it, you were sort of comforted it wasn't exactly what you feared. But now we're hearing a lot of this talk about sovereignty or separation, and I'm wondering, what would you say to businesses who are concerned that this creates uncertainty in investment, that people may be holding off in making decisions in coming here?
Yeah, thank you. Another really good question. And I know back, just to answer the first part of your question, I know that when Premier Smith and I spoke about the Sovereignty Act, it was very clear from many of us in caucus at that time that we wanted to see a united Canada. So I was very happy to support the legislation within a united Canada. And I think what I'm hearing from industry is that we have a productivity issue here in Canada. We are amongst the last of all of the industrialized nations, and they want to see a better investment climate here. And that actually really leads to making some changes in the federal policies. That is the primary concern. And I know as well, Premier Smith has indicated that this government is not interested in separatism. We're interested in seeing a very thriving, successful, prosperous Alberta within a united Canada. And that is certainly the message that I give to the investment community when anybody reaches out. But again, their primary concern is legislation and policies that are in place that are hindering investment, not only into Alberta, but into the country as a whole.
Thank you. Operator, next caller, please.
There are no further questions at this time. Please proceed.
Seeing no questions on the lines and none in the rooms, that brings us to the end of today's program. So thank you everyone for joining us.
Thank you, everybody. Let's have some fun. Let's celebrate.